Now make sure you double check your skyward just to see what you have in the class. But let's go ahead and start. So today we're going to be talking about slope-intercept to standard form. What does that mean? We're going to change one equation to another. So it's going to look like this, y-intercept, and we're actually going to have to change it to this. So y equals mx plus b is going to be changed to ax plus by equals c. Now, how do we do that? So if you look at your paper, I'm going to be doing the first two problems for you guys. So it should be relatively easy. So there's going to be two different type of problems. So number one is the first type of problem, and number two is going to be the second type of problem. So let's go and do the first one. All right, let's go ahead and start with this one. So number one parentheses, I'm going to have y is equal to negative 3x plus 4. Now, if you get a problem like this, it's super easy. Like, it is incredibly easy. You guys have actually done a lot harder stuff. So, I believe in you guys. So, all you have to do, if you notice my y-intercept to my standard form, is that standard form has both the x and the y on the same side. That's all I have to do. I have to change that x and move it to the other side. So, for type 1, this is type 1 problem. So, I'm going to put type 1 problem. Okay, that's type 1. All you literally have to do is just change my x, and then you're done. Now, can I combine the x and the y? No, there's different variables, so I'm just going to put them right next to each other. So I'm going to put x first. I always like putting x first, and then I like putting my y second. So if you have it the other way, is it wrong? No, it is not, but it's just common courtesy to do it that way every time. So, equals 4. That's my answer for the very first one. That's how you turn type 1 problems into standard form. Literally, all you have to move is x. So if you have a problem like this, that like literally it just looks like this, all you have to do is move x and you're done. Now, type 2 problems are slightly different. This is type 2. There's a couple of extra steps that you need to do. So let's go ahead and write number 2. This is problem number 2. And I'm going to write my problem. So it's going to be y is equal to negative 7 over 6x minus 4. Now, you notice I have a fraction, right? So I'm going to get rid of the fraction right away. So in order for me to get rid of a fraction, I have to do the opposite of what's going on. So right here, what's going on here is the division. So the opposite would be multiplication. So I'm going to multiply everything. Both sides, I'm going to multiply by a 6. And the way that it's going to look, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to have 6 times y equals, I'm going to put parentheses because I'm going to have to distribute in 6. Times 6. Now, I'm going to color with different. Now, this 6 is going to multiply with this, and it's going to multiply with that. Okay, so now let's simplify everything. So what's 6 times y is 6y. It's equal to, now, 6 times 7 over 6 is just going to be negative 7x. Because my 6 and my 6 are going to cancel. Now, finally, 6 times negative 4 is going to be negative 24. All I did, I just distributed 6 to those two. Alright, at this point, all you have to do is just move that x. So I'm going to go ahead and move the x. So it's going to be plus 7x plus 7x. Again, I cannot combine them, so I'm going to put them just right next to each other. So 7x plus 6y is equal to negative 24. And we are done. That's literally all you have to do today. So for the very first pound, all you have to move x. For the second pound, you gotta have to get rid of the fraction. The way that you get rid of the fraction, you're gonna have to multiply by the number that is in the denominator. So whatever number you have below the fraction line, That's the number that you're going to multiply across everything. So you're going to have to multiply to the y, as well as you're going to have to distribute like we did right here. Once you do that, all you really have to do at that point is just move the x, like we did over here. Once you do that, then you get your final answer, and that's it. Literally, that's all you guys have to do today. It took me 6 minutes just to explain it. Make sure you watch the video again just in case you got kind of stuck. But that's it. I'm going to leave it right there so you guys can see all the work. I should have written it a little more readable, but that's all you have to do. So good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow.